All right, thank you for stopping to watch this video. Today we're going to go over the Simi Valley Homes Market Insider Report. This is going to be all of 93063 and all of 93065. Let's get started. Okay, to get started, the Simi Valley area has had the median sale price decrease by 2.5% over the last 30 days. Let's take a look. And by the way, this report is going to be consisting of all of last month, so May 1st to May 31st. 2025. The highest sales price of homes in Simi Valley was sold on May 15th, sold at $1,729,000. The average sale price in all of Simi Valley is $944,430, and then of course the median sale price $870,000, which is down 2.5% since April. In this slide, we're looking at the market performance for homes sold in Simi Valley. And by the way, this is only single family residences. We're not going to be looking at townhouses or condominiums. So we had a total of 66 homes that sold in the month of May. So the previous month, there were 74 homes that sold. Okay, active homes for sale. There are currently 169 homes that are currently active for sale, and there are 87 homes that are pending sale. Let me move the picture here. So pending simply means that the home was for sale, someone put an offer on it, and now the sale is under contract right now. We're just waiting for escrow to close. All right, one other thing I wanted to point out here is the average days on market being 44 days. 44 days on market actually is pretty good for this time. Right now we are seeing homes that are sitting a lot longer. I've seen homes that sat for over 100 days, and this is just recently. So 44 days on market is not too bad. In this slide, we're talking about the average prices. We already talked about the highest sale price in Simi Valley being $1,729,000, and we also talked about the median sale price being $870,000. The lowest sale price in Simi Valley for a single-family residence was $610,000. That's down almost 10% in the last 30 days. Here are some fast facts for the Simi Valley homes. There are 88 new listings, and then there are 81 active listings. So what's the difference between the two? These are both showing homes that are currently for sale. The 88 simply means that those have been put on the market within the last 30 days, and the active, those 81 homes are homes that are for sale, but they've been on the market for longer than 30 days. Again, we talked about the pending sales being 87, and the last sales for the last 30 days, 66 homes. Again, we have the days on the market being 44. The average list price per square foot, $499, and the average sold price per square foot, also $499. In this slide, we're looking at the active home listings. We're only looking at the most recent 8 homes that are for sale. So this home at the very top was the most recent home that was put on the market. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,465 square feet, listed at $1,189,999. So just under 1.2. Over here where it says DOM, that stands for days on the market. So again, like I said, these are the most recent 8 homes that are put on the market. So we're literally looking at just 1 day on the majority of these. Okay, right here we're looking at the same list of homes. We're just looking at the front view of them. So I'm going to move my picture over here so we can get a better look at these. So these are the most recent 8 homes that have been put on the market. Okay, in this slide, we're looking at the most recent 8 homes that have sold. So if we look at this first one here, it was on the market for only 11 days, which is pretty good. But if we look at number 4 on White Bark, that one sat on the market for 51 days. So it kind of gives you an understanding of, homes being on the market for an average of 44 days. But what I want you to do is take a look at some of these homes here. 4+3, 2,063 square feet, list price $880, sold also at $880. And I want you to get an understanding of, in relation to where these homes are, if you're familiar with Simi Valley, versus, the list price in relation to the sold price. So here's one in the Texas tract on Fort Worth. It's a 4+3, 1,600 square feet, listed at $925. And it sold for just under its asking price. One here on Wisteria Street. This is Central Simi Valley near Cochran and Sycamore, that area. 3+2, 1,054 square feet, It was listed at $749. It sold for more than what it was asking for. It sold for $775. It was only on the market for 6 days. Here's a list of those same homes. Again, we're just looking at the front view of those. Let me move my picture over so you can take a look at all of those. All right. So these are the homes that we just looked at, those most recent 8 homes that were sold. Take a look at those. We also have the recent sales breakdown of the Simi Valley homes in the last 30 days. We have 17 sales that were less than $809,000. We have 17 sales that were more than $970,000, and 33 sales that were everything in between. Again, we've got 44 days on the market being the average. Here's a breakdown of what people are buying. 2-bedroom homes, 4 of those sold last month, the average being $662,250. 3-bedroom homes, 22 of those sold, average being $857,727. 4-bedroom homes, 27 of those sold, average $943,589, and then everything 5-bedroom plus, 13 of those sold for an average of $1,179,731. In this slide, we're looking at the sale to list price. So this goes back a year actually. So June of 24 to July of 24, the average list price was $951,454. The average sale price was $944,430. So the sellers were asking for a certain number, but they were only getting a lower number actually. And then of course, if we go back the previous month, also a year ago, from May 24 to June 2024, the average list price being $961,602, and the average sale price $963,255. So in this case, the sales price was more than the actual list price. Again, this was a year ago. So if you compare that to today, you'll see it's a bit different. This right now, at the time of this video, it is a buyer's market. So sellers are putting their home up for sale at a certain number, and because there are so many homes on the market, there's a lot of inventory. Buyers have the advantage to negotiate a little bit better of a deal in most cases. Okay, so we already talked about the average sale price being $944,430. The days on the market being an average of 44 days, which is not too bad for a buyer's market. And right here is my information. My name is Steve Hise. My partner is Trisha Garcia. If you have a home that you would like to sell, please reach out to myself, to someone from my team. We would love to help you out. Our phone number is right here on the screen, 805-424-6226. And by the way, if you're a buyer, we have a great buyers team here as well. We'd love to show you around all of Simi Valley. We have access to some of the best lenders in all of the area. Would be more than happy to connect you with one of them. Again, my name is Steve Hise. My partner is Trisha Garcia. We hope to see you soon.